Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video. The man on the right is Eddie Hearn. The man on the left is Anthony Joshua. I see some commentary where they talk about the issue involving athletes being treated like slaves by team sports owners, sports promoters, even sports managers and stuff like that. And the situation with Eddie Hearn and AJ is an example of that. Eddie Hearn does not treat his fighters well, or has the well-being of his fighters. And the even more disappointing part is some of the fighters will still believe and listen, or some of their athletes will still believe in their promoters or sports owners. Anthony Joshua's father has even warned his son AJ, well, this is AJ by the way over here, that he must find a way to distance himself from this man, Eddie Hearn. This comes after the loss that Anthony Joshua suffered from Andy Ruiz. And immediately Eddie Hearn wants a rematch, wants AJ to have a rematch with that fighter. The only problem is AJ has a concussion, and it was even rumored that he may have gotten the concussion before the fight when he was doing sparring, and was rumored to have gotten knocked out during sparring. One fighter by the name of Dillian White has even said that Eddie has tried to cover up that AJ has juiced in the United Kingdom, but because AJ was fighting here in America, and because the drug testing laws are more strict here in America than they are in the UK, that the reason why Anthony Joshua is really a champ, or was really a champ and only fought in the UK, was because the drug testing laws were not strict over there. Eddie Hearn, however, wants to get him a rematch immediately, but if you saw the fight, Anthony Joshua does not really feel like fighting. Why do you think Anthony Joshua was ducking this other fighter right here? I meant to let me describe. But this fighter right here Deontay Wilder. Now, this is why I like Deontay Wilder. He has no promoter. He's his own boss. He can unlike NFL and NBA teams, you could be a boxer. You don't have to have a promoter to try to get fights and stuff. And Deontay Wilder does not have that. So basically, Deontay Wilder is a free agent. He can determine whether to accept and not accept fights on his own. So he has free will. That's what I like about Deontay Wilder. Unfortunately, the bad news is Anthony Joshua over here does not have free will. He has to sometimes listen to this man, Eddie Hearn. And then Anthony Joshua is like, I like Eddie Hearn. I trust Eddie Hearn. I'll be his slave. I respect Massa Eddie Hearn. He gives me $40 million. The whole $40 million slave thing. he gives me $40 million to fight even if I am hurt and stuff like that. I also heard that Anthony Joshua's father, after the loss that AJ suffered, Anthony Joshua's father wanted to get at Eddie Hearn. But here's the stupid thing that happened. AJ was blocking his own father from attacking Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn deserved it. If my dad wanted to fight Eddie Hearn, I would let my dad fight Eddie Hearn. Matter of fact, I would join in the fight and helping my dad beat up Eddie Hearn. But not AJ. AJ is a coward. He will even go against his own father just to prove to Massa Hearn. I did a video a while back. Let's see. What was that video? Oh, this one right here. Ferry Hearn and slave contract. Oh, that's right. I was talking about this old bastard right here. This old geezer right here. By the name of Barry Hearn. Or should I call him Ferry Hearn? Matter of fact, I even saved the tweet over here. This is what he said.
And bear this in mind that Matchroom Sport have a fight-by-fight arrangement with Dylan White. Isn't that weird? Why do we have... He's not tied up like the slave contract of yesteryear. When I was running boxing, it was much easier. We were slave traders.
Remember that? A lot of people got upset after that he would make such a very negative term. And rightfully so, people got upset. This guy right here, that whole slave contract thing is an example of the issues that's going on in the sports industry. How these athletes are treated like, or act like, $40 million slaves. We respect our slave masters / sports owners or sports promoters. They give us $40 million. That's what some of these athletes who refuse to back away from these promoters say. Now, why am I bringing up Ferry Hearn? Because this man, and the man I've been talking about the whole entire time, Eddie, or should I say Betty Hearn, are father and son. That's right. This man's father is this man right here. And see, both of them, the Hearn family, own a boxing promotion company called Matchroom. He was, I think, one of the founders or one of the former leaders or CEOs or owners. And then, of course, he handed it down to Eddie Hearn, to his son. So one slave master handed his business to another slave master, another Calvin Candy-like individual named Eddie Hearn, who is treating AJ nothing more than a cowardly mandingo. And AJ don't even look like a real fighter. I mean, he's ducking fights. He thought that Andy Ruiz was an easy pick. Nope. It wasn't that easy. Now he has lost his belt, which is karma for continuing to trust Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn treats his fighters like slaves, like $40 million slaves. No fighter should trust Eddie Hearn, should not trust this man right here in the suit. Oh, by the way, this belt, AJ don't have it no more. He lost it. And then he ended up looking like this. He even wanted to criticize Deontay Wilder for not signing a contract with the Zone. Which is an app that, unfortunately for the Zone, is failing. Deontay Wilder did the smart thing of not signing with this slave owner, so that Deontay doesn't have to worry about being a slave to this man. That's why I respect Mr. Deontay Wilder right here for not selling his soul to this monster right here, this creature right here, this slave master, Eddie Hearn. Or should I say Betty Hearn? But AJ will even go against his own father. See, Eddie Hearn respects his father, but AJ will go against his own father just to please this man, who AJ calls Master Eddie Hearn. And that's not good. These black athletes need to not follow guides like this man right here. And if AJ does have a concussion, and Eddie Hearn knew it and put him in the fight anyway to get him even further hurt and at the risk of being killed, AJ definitely needs to leave Matchroom, find a way to get out of his contract, and not go into that rematch, especially in the condition he is. He suffers some major concussions, as rumored. So, and AJ doesn't even look like he want to fight no more. But I've heard about this man through the LDBC. They have warned people about this coward right here. By the way, shout out to the LDBC for warning the world about slave masters, racists, and cowards like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is trying to use AJ because AJ makes him money. Once again, I hear videos from the LDC talk about how cowardly and how corrupt Eddie Hearn has. And once again, shout out to the LDBC. They are speaking the truth against on this man. They do not like this man. They do not like how he treats fighters, especially black fighters. By the way, make sure you subscribe to all the channels by the LDBC people, by the way. But that's a little, now back to this. Eddie Hearn is an example. Just like with the NFL players. They act like slave masters. The football field is a plantation. In this case, the plantation is the boxing ring. And Eddie Hearn is the slave owner. And AJ, Anthony Joshua, is a slave. And something has to be said about this. This coward right here. Now, I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. No, I'm going to say Eddie Hearn is about to put AJ in a dangerous situation. But like I said, I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you like the video, share the video. If you've yet subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button. And also, I'll leave links to other accounts for you to subscribe to. Check me out, because I do videos there. But that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.